good for a drink.
You're gonna grab a drink?
Yeah. It takes like 2 minutes to share, or 3 minutes.
I'm waiting. There we go.
Huh?
Never mind. I have to share it. Share. Twitter. No one's on.
You're done?
What?
You shared it?
No.
Oh, I thought you said you were done.
I said
Like,
no
oh.
one's on.
Oh.
Tweet. Share. Facebook. Oh, someone's on. Who?
Hello.
Tony is live.
Hello.
Share.
Lisa's sharing right now.
I'm almost done.
Almost done. We'll get into this.
Share. Facebook. Tony is live.
Tony's live.
Group.
Got to get my notes out.
Share. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Lisa's done. Hello, everybody who's here. Hello. State your name. What's your purpose? I always say that. I don't know why. It is Saturday. Hi. Hi, Grateful for Disney. What's going on? How are you? How was your trip at Wilderness, right? You were at Wilderness Lodge. I like that resort. It's fun. Did you do the hidden Mickeys? Excellent, and yes. I love the hidden Mickey thing. Lisa and I were going to do that in one video coming up eventually, once we get there, you know. We were at the campgrounds. Oh, sweet, man, sweet. I hear that's nice. I've never done the campgrounds. You did the campgrounds when you were younger, right?
When I was a baby.
When you were a baby.
I don't remember any of it. Oh, my dad said that's
Brittany, yo, Tony. Hey, what's going on, Brittany? What's happening?
My dad said if they bring the kids down next year, they're probably going to do a campground.
Oh, well, it is cheaper. I don't know what the rates are these days for the campgrounds.
I don't know, but it's cheaper for them to get, like, well, it's cheaper than everything. But
well, yeah, it's cheaper than everything, but I know it went up a little bit.
It's cheaper for them to actually have, I think my dad was saying, like, one site and have everything already there set up for them.
Brittany said 58 a night plus tax. Under 100 for the RV. Yeah.
And I think that's what my dad was talking about, was, like, getting one of the sites where, like, when they get there, it's actually already set up for them.
Yeah.
If they come down next year with my nieces and nephew, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Before we get into the worst of Disney and Universal, there's some housekeeping I kind of want to go over.
Housekeeping?
Yeah, like housekeeping, like what happened this week that we did, you know, or things like that.
Isn't that what tomorrow's video is?
No, that's just more the news. Housekeeping, just like, you know, whatever. A little bit different.
Hi.
Hi, guys. What's happening? How are you? Thank you for tuning in. We haven't started yet. You know, we're building it up.
Apparently Tony's doing housekeeping.
Yeah, just housekeeping. D23 is coming up. That's going to be awesome. Some, you know, cool information will be released. So we will not be at D23, obviously. So Liz Lennon will be at D23. So make sure you follow her. I'm sure she's going to have some awesome videos out from it, just with her experience and some of the things that are announced. So...
Excuse me.
What?
You can keep reading.
Hold on.
Keep talking. Let me see it.
No, this is mine.
There's something on
Yeah, but I'm not going to say it. You know, I'm not actually going to say that. Bob and Ashley are going too. Are they going to I know they're going to Disneyland. I don't know if they're going to D23.
You were with them the other day.
I know, but we didn't really talk about it. We just talked more about Disneyland. Because I know they're going for the first time.
I was working.
Yeah. I don't know. Bob and Ashley, if you're on here. Because, yeah, they were just talking about Disneyland. Maybe they are going D23. I don't know. Anyway, so make sure, if they're going, so make sure you're checking up on Liz Lennon and you are checking up on Bob and Ashley. They will be covering everything. They posted something about it. Okay, awesome. So, yeah. Well, that's nice.
On YouTube, on Facebook? I could totally look.
I think probably Facebook.
Well, you know, because on YouTube you can put your, like, post some stuff.
Yeah, I guess. That is what they said Sunday. Okay. Yeah, they put it on Facebook. Okay. Awesome. Well, that's actually pretty cool that Liz and Bob and Ashley will all be together, so at least you have people that you know what I mean? So check up on them, D23. That's going to be an awesome, awesome time. The upcoming 50th anniversary for Haunted Mansion, the merchandise and everything else, I did attend that. Lisa did not.
I was working.
That was crazy in itself. I did take video. That video will be coming out, I'm hoping Monday, because tomorrow your brother is coming down towards Disney area, and you're going to
be at Magic Kingdom.
And that probably means I'm going to Magic Kingdom probably after, because I work
Are
till
you?
I don't know. I work till 4.
I thought I was coming home when you got done work.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be at Magic Kingdom. So if I'm going to be at Magic Kingdom after work, I'm not going to have time to edit because I'll have to get up at 4 o'clock the next morning. So if I go to Magic Kingdom tomorrow, that video will be out Monday. If I don't go to Magic Kingdom, it might be out tomorrow night-ish. I don't know. But it was crazy. It was fun.
Bob and Ashley posted their video with it.
Absolutely. We will have you guys out to the campground next trip. Oh, that'd be awesome. Thank you. I've never been there.
We could go do the Chippendale campfire thing.
Yeah. Isn't that where they have hoop-de-doo?
Yeah, but that's a completely different thing.
Yeah, but that's at the campground?
I think that's at
the hoop-de-doo review? I've never done it.
I did that, but I don't...
Yes, the campfire. Yep. Yeah, I've never done that. But, so that's going to be awesome. Yes, and run a golf
cart.
I love golf carts.
We'll just have my brother bring his down with him.
Why? So I cannot ride it? Drive it?
You rode it.
Yeah, but he told me I could drive it, but he didn't let me. The hoopty is amazing.
I know. I did
Never
that
done it.
with my family years ago. 10 years ago.
Yeah.
When we came down on a vacation, and my sister actually got picked to go up on stage. So, yeah, it was really fun. From what I remember of it, like I said, it's been 10 years.
Yeah. So, yeah, D23, follow Bob and Ashley, follow Liz. The video for the Haunted Mansion merchandise or my time there will be out either tomorrow night or Monday afternoon, just because of this whole Magic Kingdom thing, possibly. It really depends. I don't know.
I'll be there.
Next on housekeeping is a thank you. I'm sure we know. I posted about it on the Facebook group and Twitter and everything else, Insta, about this multi-stuff user, whatever, who stole our video. You know what I mean? Very flattering, but it was very upsetting at the same time. But I want to thank all of you guys.
It's still up.
I
actually looked.
It's still
earlier
up
today. It's still up.
So here's what the thing is. I didn't even know about it. I got a message on Instagram from Dana, I think it was, one of our subscribers,
I was working.
and was just asked me yo, what's going on with your video? Did you guys change your name or something? And she sent me a picture and she circled this
the name of the YouTube.
the subscriber name.
I keep reporting him.
Stolen content, absolutely. So I was like, what the heck? And at first I couldn't find it, so I had her send me the link. And then I started viewing it, and I was like, what the heck? Clearly it's my face on it.
Yeah, the only thing you took out was the very ending, so it was kind of like you did nothing to even try to hide the fact that you're not who you say you are.
Yeah, so I give you a F for
effort.
A failed attempt to try to steal someone's video. But then that person did comment on, one of somebody's comments, saying, hey, this is your video. And that guy or woman or whoever it is actually commented and said something along the lines like, I really liked the video and I just wanted to share it. But it's like, if you're going to share that, share it on social media.
Yeah, you share it. You don't repost it as your own content.
Exactly. And or if you want to use it, we're not hard to get a hold of. Our Facebook group, Twitter, Instagram, everything's available. Plus, our email is in the description. You could have got in touch with us and asked, hey, can I use this video? I probably would have said no. But I would have respected you a lot more for doing it. Now, I want to thank once again everybody who has commented on that person's their video and reported them. That's awesome. So pretty much I didn't do the copyright on it. Because I messaged on it or wrote in the comment, hey, thanks for taking my video. Please take it down. Giving the benefit of the doubt, just, hey, take it down. And everybody else I saw commented say, take it down. So it's still up apparently.
It is. I looked at it this morning.
So now
this afternoon.
I got to do the copyright, so now I got to take time out of my day to do the copyright. I don't know how long that's going to take, but that video will be down, I'd say, by the end of the weekend. That video will not be there no more. So thank you, everybody. I just wanted to say thank you. It was flattering. You're going to knock over my camera doing that.
Sorry.
Because it's a wiggle wobble.
Why do you have it on the coasters?
It just kind of happened that way in life.
Because you were lazy to not move them?
Yeah, that's the thing that happens in life. So thank you once again. So nobody watch that stuff anymore, whatever. Now, since I'm good and kind of angry, this is a great transition into my top 5 worst attractions at both Disney World and Universal. Not everything. Hey, Tony. Hey, Lisa.
Hi.
Hey, Laura. What's happening? We're just starting the my list right now. We haven't gone into it yet. So,
which park are you going to start with?
Well, Lisa did. If you guys missed it, Lisa did yours last week, right? 5
well,
best.
I did my 5 best.
Best.
Haha.
Oh no, I'm ready for this. Drum roll. Here we go. The drum roll. Because everything I did, I feel like most people.
It's the happiest place on earth.
But you know what? Disney and Universal, it's not always sunshine and rainbows.
And unicorns and butterflies.
Exactly. We know that by fights that happen and everything else that goes on. But that also comes down to the rides. And, I hear people sometimes say, like, every ride's the best. And I'm thinking, really? Is it really? Like these.
How is it possible that every ride is the best?
Like some of these, I'll be point blank because that's the person I am. Some of these actually really suck. You know what I mean? So if I offend anybody and I say that I hate some ride and you guys like it, that's okay. It's my opinion. But comment back of why you like it. So
which park are you going to start with?
Let's start at Universal.
Why? Because I started at Universal?
Yeah,
You're such a copycat.
I know. I'm like a multi-stiff person or whatever. All right, here we go. So I'm going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 being the least worst of, to 1 being the absolute suck. And I will give why. So number 5.
Lisa hit him for copyright.
Hit me for copyright.
Copyright.
Universal, number 5, being the least worst of. I'm going to go with the Teardown Flyers.
You've never been on it.
Exactly.
That's why.
Because I'm not allowed to go on it.
But I get more upset about that than you do.
I'm not allowed to go on it.
I'm walking around the park looking for like a lost kid that I can just take and make their day by going on the ride just so I can get to
And I'm putting that at number 5 just for that reason because I don't have a kid, so they judge me and they're like, you can't go on it. I want to ride it.
I want to ride it.
I think it would be amazing to ride. It looks so much fun. So,
like, I know it's a kid ride, but I want to ride it.
And I'm sure you get some awesome aerial footage and just see some really cool stuff. So that's going to be at number 5.
It's because I'm a childless millennial. They won't let me on.
I'm a childless I think they call me exennial or something because I'm not a millennial. An exennial?
You're weird.
Something like that? I don't know. So that's number 5. Number 4, Shrek. Shrek 3D?
Yeah. Something like that.
God, that is terrible, man.
Those seats are the most uncomfortable.
Oh, it's so bad. Like
it's so bad.
You sit in these uncomfortable seats, and you're like bouncing around because you're feeling like you're on a horse.
Well, the weird thing
or something,
is like the movement of the seat is not in sync.
It's not in sync.
Show that they're showing you.
Yeah,
you have to have a kid to go.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
and
you do.
Stupid. And they have to be under a certain height. Like if you have multiple kids and like one of them is over the height limit, then you can't ride with that kid. They have to ride with one of your other kids.
Yeah.
Like it's so.
Yeah, it's terrible. But with Shrek, so you go on these movements and you go on these jumpings and these noises that you hear, they're completely off. like 5 seconds off from the screen. You know what I mean? Like the sound, it's just off. Like a person talks and then it's like quiet. You know what I mean? And then you hear that talk again. You know, like when things just aren't together. And it's just, yes, in sync. That's what I was looking for. It's just terrible. It is the worst thing going. And I think they should just shut it down and use that space for something much better. I think. I don't know what could be there, but I'd rather Twister be back than that.
Twister sucked.
You know, it was a lot cooler when I was a kid.
You hyped that attraction up so much for me on our honeymoon, and I got through that attraction, and I thought that was a complete waste of my time. It was stupid.
I miss Twister.
You didn't feel anything.
I miss Twister.
I'm sorry, there were a few drops, and look, my hair blew like that. That was it. That's not a Twister. No, they should not bring Twister back unless they're gonna make it more lifelike.
I'm with Tony. I miss Twister as well.
No.
Yep.
You can't.
Diz Life. We love Twister.
I love the movie. You have to understand, though, I had never been on that attraction when we had gone on our honeymoon, and he had talked it up so much. I was like expecting this amazing thing.
The flying cow, yes, that's so fake flying cow that's just movie. It's not even an animatronic. It's just like this. I don't even know what. It was so bad, it was so good.
Even when we got off the attraction, even Tony looked at me and goes, yeah, that was a lot more exciting as a kid than it was as an adult.
But it was still fun.
It sucked.
Still fun. It's like a pun show. Great. Exactly, it is. Going in at number 3, which I think might be a little bit of a shock. Oh my God, I love that movie. I wish I could have rode that ride. Well, it's not.
It wasn't really
it's not even a ride. It's more like
it was like a walkthrough thing. And
kind of like make you feel like a simulator in a sense?
No, it did not make you feel like anything.
You screamed a little.
It did not
You
feel
were
like
scared
a
at one
Twister.
point.
It did not feel
You
like
went,
a Twister at all. I think that was when the thing dropped that we're standing on.
Is what you did.
I want to call that a scream.
Number 3. This might shock some people, but I'm going to go with a Harry Potter ride. I dislike
know what you're going with.
Forbidden Journey.
He hates that ride.
I hate that ride.
Can I say something?
I want to say this is my show.
Yeah, well, you interrupted me the whole time on my show.
Forbidden Journey sucks.
I don't think it's the ride itself that Tony doesn't like. Like, I think, like, he actually enjoys, like...
I enjoy the concept.
Yeah, the concept,
I enjoy
content. That. He just always gets dizzy while riding that ride.
It's the only ride in all of Orlando that makes me dizzy. I don't know why. That I've been on. It makes me sick with the screens back. Exactly. That's what I was telling Lisa. I wonder if it's because like I'm in this confined, almost type doom buggy type style ride, and it's just constantly going like this, and I'm up, my head's down, and I'm going around, and I got all these screens coming at me, and I'm just like, stop it! And then I get off the ride, and I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, so I never get to ride it anymore because he won't ride it with me.
You can do it.
You do ride it. Like, if it's a short enough line, he'll put himself through the... I
suck it up, but I almost cursed right there. I almost did.
I don't like riding rides by myself, so if I don't have anyone to single ride, I understand that, but it's not as fun.
It's not as fun. I do single riders all the time.
Yeah, well, you're different than me. That's why that's why I tend not to go to the parks on days that I'm off and you work. Like today, the most exciting thing I did, I went out and I went grocery shopping.
That's true. I worked, so at least your day was more exciting than mine.
No, it was rather boring.
Work sucked. Can I put that in my list?
No, let's move on.
Moving on to number 2. The Reign of Kong. Skull Island.
I already knew what his 1 and 2 would be, so.
Yeah, but I was going back and forth, like, which one was it?
I knew you would put Kong as second and the other one as the first, and I know why, because it's the same reason I have.
Kong? Let me get this. Let me be clear. This is the time when Universal did these 2 new rides, right? Fairly new, 2 of them. And the queue is amazing. And that's why I'm giving Kong second place.
I know that was why.
That queue is so good, but that animatronic is awesome. Yeah, I get it.
But it's not, well, this is
the ride sucks. I think, how do I want to put it? I mean, you're in this bus, all right? And you got to look both sides, right? And there's so much going on. I get that.
Yeah, and it's different on both sides, too.
Different.
So it's not like you can just focus on one side and not have to worry, like...
But it's all completely 3D. I get the concept. I get the idea what they were going for. But the ride is just... It's terrible. I wish I could do a petition that actually mattered and bring back the old King Kong ride, because I feel that was better. You'd never experienced that.
No, I didn't.
That wasn't there when you went.
No.
I don't know. Do you guys remember the old King Kong ride at Universal? You lapped it twice. Once the animatronic and everything was not on, and then you would lap it again, and then all of a sudden, King Kong is attacking you, and he breathed on you, and you actually smelled banana breath. It was awesome.
Banana breath.
It was awesome. I wish I could bring that back. That was a good classic ride.
Yes, I know it does. It's not great. Good
theming.
though. Yeah, and
very good theming. Never made sense to me they got rid of the original. I don't know. I don't know. Didn't make sense to me either, because that was a classic, but Lisa never got to experience that. I did many times.
I didn't get to experience like any of the originals at Universal.
Yes, you did.
Twister.
We're going to talk about the other one, which is in my number 1. Because that was an original. There was an original before that.
Well, okay. But I never got to ride that original, just like I didn't get to ride the King Kong original.
Yes, you did. You'll remember as soon as I tell you.
I didn't ride the King Kong original.
No, I know that one. I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood what you said. Sorry.
I think you did.
I misunderstood.
But I agree with Tony on this, because for me, I just felt like the ride was kind of boring.
It just missed it in so many levels.
Yeah.
It just missed. It could have been amazing.
And I think, too, when you have such a great queue, and then, the queue kind of builds you up for the attraction, it kind of just... It was a letdown.
Now, I only rode that ride maybe a total of 5 times.
I don't think you did. I think it was only the once.
No, I rode maybe a couple more when I went by myself. And I think the only reason I rode that ride a couple more times because the wait was maybe like 20 minutes. And I was like, 20 minutes is worth the queue. I will wait 20 minutes in line just because I'm getting 20 minutes of the queue. And then I just don't.
I feel like that's also why you'll go on Forbidden Journey if it's a short line, because you really like that queue.
I like that queue too.
Like going through the castle.
Yeah, so. I like that queue. So this is where Universal was just missing the rides, but doing an amazing job on the queue. So that's kind of what it was.
They kind of put their efforts into the wrong part.
Exactly. So that brings me to my number 1 top ride, Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Fight me on it.
I won't. I agree.
It's terrible. Same thing. Awesome queue.
But not as great as Kong's queue, which is why I knew that you would put Kong as 2.
Fast and Furious is vomit. Yes, it is the worst in the world.
In the world.
Well, in the Universal world. I do like the queue. I love the concept of how they pay tribute to Paul Walker. Like, when you're walking around and you see the picnic table and you see 2 Coronas, one standing up and one is down, laying flat. That's the little nod to Paul Walker, who passed away. So I thought that was really nice. I love, see, the queue is awesome. They just made a laughing stock of the movie. Yeah, really did.
We rode that at a soft opening.
Soft opening we went.
And it was like, again, for me, and I know this is Tony's opinion video, but I'm interrupting.
It's okay.
There was like no excitement throughout the entire ride, and then like you're going around the last corner, you think there's gonna be more, and nope, it's over. Get off.
Yeah,
that was it. I was like, what?
Yeah, you jump this bridge,
which didn't even feel like anything.
No. Oh, so let me actually backtrack a little bit. This is the lack of effort, because this ride before Fast and Furious, it was Earthquake. You rode Earthquake.
I rode Earthquake, but that's not the same. Like, I never rode the Fast and Furious original ride. That's what I was getting.
There was no original Fast and Furious.
Then why did you say earlier? You said my number 1. There was an original one of that too.
Of Earthquake.
That's different.
Earthquake.
That's a different thing.
They could have made it like Test Track. They absolutely should have made it like Test Track. We went during the soft opening too and thought maybe they aren't finished.
And that's what we thought.
We thought the same thing.
And then we wrote it after it actually fully opened, and it was the exact same thing that we wrote on soft opening.
Terrible. So
I wouldn't even if it was a 5-minute wait, I wouldn't even go on it.
So before Fast Furious, I don't know. I don't know if you guys wrote it or remember it. It was Earthquake. Earthquake, you were in the bus. You were going through, I think it was like New York from what I kind of remember.
Like a subway station.
You're in the subway station. You stop. You get the flooding. The concrete slab falls down. You got this trucker falling down with it too, and explosions. Awesome, right? Earthquake was amazing. Here's the lack of, I don't even know what I would call it. I don't even know. They use the same buses as Earthquake. They use the same exact buses, okay? So all they did was what? Just spray paint it, tag it up a little bit, make it look cool, I guess. And so you go through like the same system and you stop. And you stopped and you're seeing this 3D effect. Now, like Kong, exactly like Kong, two things going on both sides. Except on the right-hand side, there's more action. On the left, you can just see yourself driving down the street. So The Rock is in it. He was funny. I'm okay with The Rock. I'm okay with Dwayne. Yeah, I'm okay with him. He made like a funny, like adult sense of humor joke in it. So like I thought that was cool, typical Rock. But the ride itself. So you're driving down, you get these little spritzes of water, just like
your spit.
Sorry, getting excited. I'm getting angry. I'm getting mad. So you get these little spritzes. You get this like little heat, of like, ooh, heat, because I saw fire explode apparently. And then you get some like wind blowing in your hair because it's supposed to simulate that I'm going fast.
If you want to call it wind.
Yeah, if you want to call it that. And then, at the very end, you jump this bridge and then you hear Dom go, "We made it." And that's it. Where did we go? Who's to say that person that was chasing us couldn't have met us around the other part? How does it end like that? It's not a finished ride. Universal, finish the ride.
Finish the ride.
Then maybe I'll have a different opinion. The ride is not finished. It sucks. Tea spilt. I don't know. That's the thing, right?
They had as much room to change it completely.
They did.
Or they had so much room to change it completely.
And they didn't. They really bombed on that one, man. Really bombed. So, that was my Universal at 5, being the least worst of, was Turn On Flyers. Why? Because I don't have a child and I'm not allowed to ride it. Can't really say much else about it.
Because I've never been
on it. 4, Shrek. Well, did you look at it? 5, Forbidden Journey. Dizzy, want to throw up.
You just went 5, 4, 5.
Oh, I'm sorry, 5, 4, 3. Sorry, 3, Forbidden Journey. Throw up, puke, green in the face. Ugh. Number 2, Reign of Kong. Do I really have to go into it? And number 1, being the worst ride in all of Universal, in my opinion, Fast and Furious. And I'm sticking to that, and you cannot change my mind.
Unless you finish the ride.
Unless you finish the ride. Then you might. All right, now let's get to everybody's favorite that are probably going to hate me.
Disney.
Let's go to Disney World.
Let's go to
Let's spill that tea, Lisa.
I don't understand that saying.
I don't either.
So stop saying it.
People say it.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Number 5, being the
I like how you just threw the pencil.
The least worst of. It's probably going to be a shock. Don't even care. Frozen.
I know why you put it on your list.
Frozen's at number 5.
It is not because he doesn't enjoy the ride.
I miss Maelstrom.
That's why.
I do. I haven't watched one single Frozen movie because it pisses me off.
He's very bitter. Okay, I had the same opinion.
And I'm not going to wipe that wine face off about it.
I had the same opinion when it came to Frozen with the whole Maelstrom thing. The World Showcase
was supposed to be disconnected from Disney.
Yeah, it used to be this whole separate kind of park within Epcot that kind of had nothing to do with Disney. Yeah, you had your character meet and greets, but each country pavilion focused on that country's culture. And Maelstrom fit the culture because it was all about the Norwegian Viking history.
Yes.
So Frozen came out. It was this big hit movie with all these kids. So I got that, okay, Disney is obviously going to incorporate Frozen into the theme park.
Because it's the biggest thing going.
Yeah, like it makes...
Frozen is a moneymaker. It was a business decision. It was good for business. I get that.
It makes sense. However, I know Frozen was based in Norway. Like the movie is based in Norway, but the Norwegian culture really doesn't play a part into the movie.
No.
It's kind of like, and I don't want to go into politics, but like people were up in arms about who's playing Ariel in the live action because Ariel is based out of Denmark. But again, the Danish culture doesn't really affect the movie. It's different like with Brave. The Scottish culture, whatever, affects that movie. The Norwegian culture does not affect the Frozen movie. So why put the Frozen ride and replace Maelstrom with it? I think they could have kept Maelstrom or even did something different, but do something still with the Norwegian culture itself and put the Frozen ride somewhere else.
This is where it became really lazy for Disney, in my opinion, and they wanted to get that ride out because it's Frozen. It was the biggest thing going. Kids are going to love it. So here's a great idea, Disney. Let's keep the same exact tracks. Let's keep all the same scenes. Let's just replace them with Anna and Elsa and all these, Olaf, and that's pretty much it. And let's close out the back part too so the boat doesn't stick out halfway because that might freak out the kids. So let's just close that off. They don't do it and then we're just gonna go. It's the same exact damn ride system. And this is where it makes me so upset. The lack of imagination
I feel
that
like
went
if
into
Maelstrom was still around, it would have made your list. No. Maelstrom was one of our favorite rides.
One of our favorites. It never would have made my list.
They should not have put it in Epcot Showcase. And that's what I'm getting at. Like,
that should have been in Magic Kingdom.
I don't think Frozen will make my worst 5 when I do my video, but I agree with why Tony put it in his worst. Because I knew what his reasoning would be. And
I think it's a justified reason.
I think the ride is really cute and fun, but...
And I've rode it many times, and it's all right. It's a bit of all right, but it's just...
He's just still bitter about the Maelstrom thing.
And it just makes no sense in the land. Like you said, going back to it, the culture doesn't affect the movie in any way.
Yeah, and that's what Brittany was saying. She said, because it's supposed to be about culture and
in Magic Kingdom. And that's where it should have been. But no, that's when Disney said, we got to put it in all of our parks. Except for Animal Kingdom.
I think that's also why Epcot is starting to put more rides throughout the World Showcase because they're going to be putting Ratatouille in France. Now that actually does have to deal with the
and then
cuisine.
We're rumored the Mary Poppins, which I think will be released at D23, that new spinning, kind of like a teacup, in England.
But that doesn't, I don't know. So I think too, Epcot did it because they wanted to get kids more excited about the World Showcase.
And I get it. They want... Because that was disconnected.
Spots aren't really enough to get them excited.
Well, that was disconnected. Epcot was more for
the adults.
Adults who maybe didn't want to be on a Disney trip, because especially some male men don't want to go on vacation to Disney.
That's why you will always see the bachelor
part.
Parties and bachelorette parties. They're all celebrating in Epcot. They're not celebrating over at Magic Kingdom and all that.
I get the business decision of wanting to incorporate stuff for kids to do, especially on these rides. But now this is where it gets a little weird, and we will see this in the near future of, got these kid rides, so a lot of kids are going to be there, but we're still going to put all these drunken festivals.
We're going to endorse alcohol.
So let's see how drunken festivals will react with little kids running around.
Because it's Frozen!
Because it's probably good for business. I don't know. Right? I don't know.
It's probably good for business.
It's not at all. But that's number 5. Frozen. Number 4. Magic carpets. Magic carpets of Aladdin. Hate it.
No.
Hate it.
No.
I will tell you why I hate it.
I know why you hate it, but no.
And 2 very big reasons why I hate it.
No.
Number 1.
No.
You ripped off Dumbo, Disney. You ripped off Dumbo. It's the same exact ride.
Why don't you say the same thing about the one over at Animal Kingdom? It's the exact same ride as Dumbo. You don't ever hate on that one.
I get to ride a dino.
But it's not even a pterodactyl that you're riding. So it makes no sense because that dino shouldn't even be flying.
It's funny to me. No, it's the same ride as Dumbo.
No, it's not. It's very different.
It's the same ride.
It's not.
And I hate its location. Smack dab in the middle when you're walking on a busy day. I can't walk straight. I have to choose. Do I go to the right or do I go to the left? Which either way you're gonna go, it's this very narrow path. And now I'm running into everybody. It's just a stupid location, disconnected. Move it over to the far right or move it over. Well, don't move it over to the left because that's the Jungle Cruise area. Move it over to the far right. Well, depending on which way you're walking.
You can't move it over to the far right, though, because then they would have to get rid of the meet and greet for Aladdin and Jasmine.
Get rid of that, too.
Why would you want to get rid of...
Tony, your list is the devil. And that's...
I'm really upset that the magic carpet...
Imagine this was my mic.
Mic drop.
Don't care. That's me. I'm sorry. This is just my opinion. It's terrible. It's the location... Who puts a ride smack dab in the middle of a walkway? What sense does that make? And then I'm going to make you walk around these narrow spaces.
It's
Useless.
Not, I am
Useless
going to
point
defend
for
it. It is not the same ride as Dumbo.
Yes, it is.
No, there is a front
Yes, it is.
and a back row.
Yes, it is.
Difference number one, there's two different controls. One makes you go up and down and the other one sways the carpet. Dumbo, you just go up and down.
The swing doesn't even work.
Yes, it does.
Really?
It does.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, shut up, it does.
Really? I don't think the ride is fit for adventure.
That does, I will agree with
It
that.
does not fit there either.
Well, no, they're
That goes with the
adventuring
location.
A whole new world.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, it is the same ride. No, I agree. All I want is a Dole Whip and I have to walk around a spitting camel.
Well, the spitting camel's not out right now.
I do like the spitting camel.
The only one that's out is the one that spits you on the ride, and you can control if you're going to get hit with the spit or not.
I do. That's the only thing I do like about the ride is the random spitting camel. Not on the ride, just, out there on the queue. Because I want that job. If you, look close enough, you can see a cast member in the bushes, and his job is to pretty much...
Spit people.
Boom! Hit a button and spit at people.
Hello.
Hey, Robert, what's going on, man? So I want that job. That would be amazing. Otherwise... I visit from the UK in 22 days. What's the best ride for me to go on, and what should I definitely do?
Go and watch my 5 best rides video.
And then come back, replay this one of Tony's 5 worst. And then you can kind of just figure that out in the middle. Because your best ride was Flight of Passage. So,
it was.
Yes,
it was Flight of Passage.
And I agreed with that, so you would have to do that. We'll get to my number 1 of why. Well, number 1 eventually. What number am I even on?
I don't even know.
Oh, number 3.
Yeah, we only did 2.
Well, because Disney, I got, getting a lot of hate right now. I literally just posted on your wall, then got notified that you were alive. Ha! Well, here I am, and here you are.
This is a great show, guys.
Well, I'm just spilling all that tea, right? I don't know.
I don't understand this saying.
I don't either, but people say it. Number 3, Magic Kingdom. Let's go back to Magic Kingdom.
We were already in Magic Kingdom.
Well, let's stay there. Let's nestle in Magic Kingdom
Are
for a
all
little bit.
your worst rides in Magic Kingdom?
Yes, they all are.
No, Frozen was in Epcot.
That's right, but everything is in Magic Kingdom. Everything is.
Hello from France.
Hello.
Wait, how do you say it in French?
Or at least trying to figure out how to say hello to you in French.
I was only thinking oui. That's yes. And au revoir.
It's goodbye.
Goodbye.
I don't know.
Bonjour.
There you go. We got it. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
In Italian, we say buongiorno. Just saying. Number 3, keeping it in Magic Kingdom, we're gonna go talk about Space Ranger Spin.
Why would you put that on your list?
Why would I
really
not?
do not like this list.
Why would I not put that on my list? So, okay,
What?
we have Space Ranger Spin. We go on this ride, and we're gonna shoot at aliens.
No, you're shooting at Z's.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm shooting at Z's.
You gotta kill Zurg.
That's right, shooting at Z's, but I don't know where I'm shooting because I can't see the red dot.
Stop yelling.
So I'm just Pew, 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 pew. I don't, at least like, how you doing? I don't know. I don't know how I'm doing.
I agree with that. I definitely enjoy Toy Story Mania over Buzz Lightyear Spin because at least Toy Story Mania, I know where my targets are going.
But that's what I was going to say.
Like, even if I have a bad aim, I can still see where it's going. I agree. I can't see, like, where my red dot is going.
So I'm just shooting, and at the end of the ride...
I still wouldn't put it on my worst ride.
At the end of the ride, Lisa gets so excited because she always beats me on that ride. I beat you, this, that, I'm the galactic hero, or whatever.
That only happened once.
And I'm like, so what? Because I couldn't see what I was doing. And especially like when you're in the dark and you see that like thing, I don't even know what the heck that is. There's some alien thing that's like flying around. Yeah, some UFO. And I'm just shooting. And I'm like, I don't even know what's going on, man. Like, I'm just pressing a button.
But that's what I'm doing too.
Most of the time I just stop and then I just start filming her shooting because I'm like, what's the point of this? This also goes with, too, we have a very similar ride at Hollywood Studios.
Which I will agree, Toy Story Mania is better than...
by far
It was way better than Buzz Lightyear Spin because you can see where you're aiming.
Yeah, you can see.
I'm dying that Lisa doesn't like your list.
Raise your hand if nobody likes my list. Let me see the emojis. How many people?
Me.
Who don't like the list?
Me. No one's actually raising their hand. I'm the only one.
That's right. Everybody agrees with my list. No, so I mean, I get it. It's just no point. When you got something 10 times better in Hollywood Studios, why have something very similar? Get rid of it.
Someone said that they missed Alien. They missed it when it was Alien Encounter.
Let me talk about Alien Encounter. And that actually was, and actually Alien Encounter was not there at Space Ranger Spin. Alien Encounter is where Stitch is, or was, or has been, or whatever. Alien Encounter, now I've ridden that ride.
They have it in Disneyland Paris.
Oh, that's awesome. I want it back.
Why don't you just go to Paris?
So this is the problem. Let's backtrack off this list for a second. Let's talk about Alien Encounter. This was one of the best rides. Like, it was so intense. Like, when I was a kid and I rode this, so I was probably about age 10 to I think the last time I ridden it, I was 15 years old. That thing was scary, man. It was complete dark. No, like... Lisa, if you went on this, there's people...
I never got to ride it.
I mean, you can still find video on YouTube of somebody having it from, you know, when they filmed it on probably like a Nokia phone or something. I don't know. And you hear like kids screaming and crying and women crying and guys like freaking out. Like, dude, it was terrible. Shattered glass is what I remembered. It felt like the glass shards were hitting you. Alien getting in your face. You could feel it breathing right on you and it's going... And it's like dripping its drool on you, dude.
I love how
dude, that ride was so good.
What does it do? And it goes...
Oh, dude, it was really scary, dude. And I'll tell you why this ride failed, in my opinion. Because this ride was during the time of Lion King and, you know, the 1994 classics, as we know now, cartoon movies. And Alien just wasn't appropriate. So this is where my problem was. I was like, why didn't you just keep... First off, I thought that ride should never been in Magic Kingdom. It should have been over in Hollywood Studios because of how intense it was. I would like to see that ride come back now and be put in Hollywood Studios.
No, you and I
think it would
talked
be
about Disney building a park where all their retired rides
then
just get transitioned over to that park so
yes.
that we can also
I would
go
like
and
to
enjoy
see
it.
a classic Disney park where or a discontinued park, maybe we'd call it, of the rides that are no more. But Alien Encounter was awesome. Liz Lennon,
what's up?
What up?
We were talking about you
We were talking about you earlier.
When we were complaining about our own washer. And/or dryer.
Yes. I think it's the washer. I don't know. I don't know. It was something. Liz, I only got two left. You're late. You're late. Number 2. Astro Orbiter.
I knew that one was gonna make your
Astro Orbiter, number 2 of the worst rides in Disney World. Why? Because it reminds me of a carnival ride, and
But it's so different because you're on top of a building.
carnival rides. I missed what that big comment. Something about alien encounter.
My ex-husband wouldn't ride alien encounter with me. I would laugh so hard at everyone screaming and freaking out. He said I ruined it for him.
That ride was sick, man. Yeah.
Let me know when you finish the video. I want to upload it and say it's mine. Boo.
Boo. I will give you permission.
You just gave him permission.
He doesn't have a YouTube.
Well, he clearly does if he's commenting.
Oh, jeez, Lisa.
No, but it's true.
Oh, it's true.
You need a YouTube to comment. That's why I had to make one.
Astro Orbiter is coming in at number 2. It reminds me of a carnival ride. I just go in the air and I just spin around.
But you're in a spaceship.
Whoop-de-freaking-do, Lisa. Whoop-de-do.
And you're on top of the building, so it's even fun to do at night because everything's all lit up.
Suck. Go on without me.
I don't go on that.
I'll go ride a Space Ranger spin and kill myself.
No, I'll go ride that one with you.
Okay. No, I just like space. I mean, wow. Yes,
Astro Orbiter.
Astro Orbiter, because it reminds me of a carnival ride. It doesn't do anything; just goes around a circle. And I hate carnival rides. I really, really do.
He does.
I really do.
There's an amusement park up in PA that
Knoebels.
like my family would always go to. It's family tradition of ours that we would do a day trip at Knoebels. And I remember the first time I took Tony there, he hated it. He said he would never go back because it was all carnival rides to him. But like that was my childhood. So like I enjoyed that park because it's my family tradition memories.
I
I just haven't gone in years because I haven't been able to.
Suck. Let's go to number 1. Worst ride.
Worst ride.
In Disney World.
Which one is that?
In my opinion.
Which one?
You know.
I do?
Sure. It's a Small World.
Oh, yeah.
Lord Jesus.
It's a small world after all. It's a small
Lord Jesus, take the wheel.
La, 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 la. Why don't you explain why that's your worst ride, Tony? I'm sure nobody understands why.
So first off, we have these creepy ass porcelain dolls who are always smiling.
But it's the happiest cruise.
Oh, I'll get to that in a second. They're all smiling at me. I'm riding in this boat. Everything is bright and colorful.
It's a long ride. Kill me now.
Everything's bright, sunshiny, happy, kind of like a hippie ride.
Tony doesn't like hippies.
I don't like hippies. It's very colorful. We got a happy, chippy song.
Now Liz knows what to get us for Christmas. Small World dolls.
And it's
Please don't. I'm gonna have nightmares.
It's I'm gonna sing this "It's a Small World After All" song about 50 times in a row. Yeah. Yeah. And these porcelain dolls, I've always said it as a kid. I'll say it now. Still think this way.
You're really like dragging this out.
I feel the porcelain dolls are embodied in the spirits of cast members.
You mean the cast members' spirits are embodied in the dolls?
That's what I meant. When they crack. When Disney just hit them too hard and now they have just cracked.
They've lost their sanity.
They lost their sanity.
They have been completely Disney brainwashed.
And then Disney executives or their bosses say,
"Give me your soul.
Give me your
I
soul.
have a doll for it to go in."
And then that cast member is put in those porcelains. That song, that ride freaks me out. It's the worst ride
I feel like we should
in
go
the world.
ride it now.
Like, people know, if you don't know or do know or remember, we haven't done one in a while. We used to do these love it, hate it, or updated videos on these rides. I
haven't done one in a while.
And we're going to do one soon. Don't worry, that's still an all-day ride challenge. Yeah, I've been asked to do that.
No.
I will kill myself.
I cracked on the 3 TipoftheEars. I don't want to know what's going to happen to me if I ride that ride all day long.
But Love It, Hate, and Updated will be coming back. So somebody asked me, Tony, do it on It's a Small World. And I was like, you know what? That's great. I'll do it. It's probably going to be a 7-second clip. The intro. Welcome everybody. Tony here, Lisa here. We're back for another episode of Love It, Hate It Update. This time we're doing It's a Small World. It sucks! And then it ends. Never ride it. That's pretty much what the video is gonna be. I should actually do that as a video. 7 seconds. Small World, Love It, Hate It, or Updated. Just look at it. It sucks!
Why are you yelling?
Because it's so terrible.
You're like, we've got new neighbors that just moved in. They're probably wondering who this crazy man is living
I don't
next
care.
door that yells.
I'm hoping to annoy the neighbors.
So they build a fence.
So they build a
we
fence.
don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna annoy the other neighbors
Whenever
when they come.
Yeah, whenever someone
So
buys
they
the other
build.
plot.
So they build a fence too, which saves me money now on both sides and makes my house more valuable.
And we didn't spend any
And I didn't
money.
spend a dime. That's actually the purpose. So when I go on my radio and I play Motorhead, I crank that all the way up to like 30. My old stereo. Dude, I crank that thing. That thing cranks.
I know it does.
On number 2, it already shakes like the walls a bit on 2. I have a very old stereo system, that's why it's awesome. But, number 1, worst ride in Disney World, my opinion, it's Small World. So, those are my list, so let's take you back. We went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5 being the least worst of, to 1 being the worst. At Universal, coming at number 5.
You already reviewed Universal. Reviewed Disney.
I'm going to do it all in one shot.
You're doing it wrong.
I'm doing it all in one shot.
You're doing it wrong. You already reviewed Universal, though. You already went back and you summarized it.
Yeah, I'm doing it again.
You're doing it wrong.
I do everything in my life wrong. Number 5, Tearing on Flyers. Number 4, Shrek. Number 3, Forbidden Journey. Number 2, Reign of Kong. Number 1, that sucks at Universal, Fast and Furious. Disney. Number 5 was Frozen. Not sorry. Number 4, Magic Carpet Rides of Aladdin.
Sorry on that one.
Sorry, not sorry. Number 3,
Mean it.
Space Ranger Spin.
Take that one
Because
off.
why? We already have a better one in Hollywood Studios, so what's the point? Number 2, Astro Orbiter, because it's a carnival ride. Number 3, It's a Small World, because it freaks me the hell out. Mike, dropped.
It was more of a pencil drop.
Whatever.
It wasn't a mic. You don't own a mic.
I have mics. That was my list.
That was my. You went from like this really intense video to, all right, it's over, guys. Bye.
It is over. That was my list. I hope you enjoyed
so
it.
vlog finito. I don't know.
That was my list. Fast and Furious is horrible. Absolutely, it is. Absolutely. Since I have you on here, this is pretty much great show, Tony and Lisa. Thank you. While I have you guys on here, what is your least, just put out one. Don't do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just give me one of like
your worst.
Your worst that you, in your opinion. I'm just curious. What's your worst? Like ride. Maybe you wouldn't say you hate it, but just like I'm not gonna ride it ever again.
Ever again.
Like where are you at in that point in Speedway?
Okay.
Absolutely. I agree. That was around my number 7.
That one did not.
Small World. Yes. Mission Space. I like that ride, but I can understand. Absolutely.
I like Mission Space, but I like intense rides. So.
Yeah. Not a lot of people do on that one, so I get it. I get Mission Space.
But then just go do the green mission. Orbit the Earth, Liz. Go orbit the Earth.
Yeah. Orbit it. I don't know.
Isn't that what they do?
Yeah.
They orbit the Earth.
Don't
make fun of the
we did it once.
People Mover, and here comes to the hate.
Oh, I love the People Mover.
So
love the People Mover. That'll be probably on your list.
I kind of agree. Kind of. The People Mover isn't like an exciting ride, but I do like to ride it because it's nice and relaxing. And
I get the people watch.
Yeah, I like to people watch, and we get to see Tron updates from there.
Chris says Carousel of Progress.
Yes! That is the worst attraction ever! The worst attraction ever!
Okay, so that's probably your number 1 then?
Most likely. I didn't make my list yet, but you know that one will be on it.
Lisa really hates Carousel of Progress.
Hate it with a passion.
If you guys don't know or forgot, I did a 1 ride all day challenge of myself. Nobody went with me, not even her. So I
was working, but I would not have done that.
As many times I could Carousel of Progress on, right back, or on, off, right back on, off, right back on. I did that as many times as I could. You could see that video. I think it's just labeled One Ride All Day at Carousel Progress, I think, something like that.
Liz loves it. I hate it. I hate it.
I love
hate it with a
Carousel
burning
Progress.
passion.
But I haven't ridden
It
that
is
ride since.
so boring. Oh, I can't. No. Nope, won't do it. Someone else
Brainstormer,
said
yuck.
Barnstormer.
Oh, Barnstormer.
Wow, you really don't.
Yeah.
Barnstormer, so I rode that for the very first time.
I can't believe you rode that for the first time. I did not know that was your first time riding it.
No, because when I go to Disney, I ride big rides.
Where did we ride it for? Pass holder event?
Yeah, I think that was when we were with Jason DeYoung for the pass holder bit. And
Yeah.
we were just trying to get on as many rides as we could, and Barnstormer had a really short wait. I mean, it was cute.
I love
it. Was a really short ride.
Somebody put on there they missed Body Wars. I was just talking about Body Wars yesterday, because after the event at Magic Kingdom, we went over to Epcot. It was me, pass holder Trav, and Jason DeYoung. We went over and we were checking out Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was like, I miss Body Wars.
I miss Body Wars.
Yeah, it was a lot more intense than Star Tours, in my opinion.
Misses Horizons.
I think everybody can agree that they miss Horizons. I agree. I miss it too. Do you remember that?
Nope.
You don't?
I probably had never been on it. I think when I was little, like, we didn't go to Disney every year like your family did. I went as a baby. I went when I was like 4. And then I went the summer after I graduated high school.
Body Wars, aka Disney Character Warehouse parking lot. That's funny. Oh man, Horizons, Body Wars, miss them too. Absolutely.
Can I put like...
I like the Eastern Airlines ride. I don't remember that one. I was young.
The Magic Kingdom parking lot, if I could consider that a ride, would be my number 1.
And the original, I miss Figment. Dream Flight, yes. Absolutely. I think people are just naming their best and misses right now. This is supposed to be a hateful video,
Yeah,
and you
this
guys
is
are
supposed to
depressing
be
me.
like-
You guys are depressing me. Rides that I miss.
He wanted rides that you hate, not rides that you miss. I miss the backlot tour.
Oh God, I miss the backlot tour
You
too.
missed the Great Movie Ride.
I think everybody can
Yeah.
agree they missed the Great Movie Ride.
You got us all nostalgic.
I know, we did. But Disney purchased another part of land where they're going to be making a 5th park. I believe that will be released at D23. And I would love them to do a discontinued park.
Yeah, like
Give it a better
put
name.
all the rides that they took away and just make a park.
Yeah.
That makes no sense because you're gonna have rides from all these other parks.
But it doesn't matter, just put it there.
Yeah, just so that we can ride.
So I can ride Alien Encounter, Body Wars, Maelstrom Movie Ride, Alien
Backlot
Encounter,
Tour.
Backlot Tour. Just bring it back. Bring back Mr. Toad. Miss those rides, man.
Miss those rides, man.
Put the original Figment there. That'd be awesome. Call it Yesteryear. You know what? That's actually a good title.
That's good.
I actually like that.
Capitalize the ear.
Yeah, Yesteryear. I think that's a good title.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, it's Connor.
Hi.
CJ.
Hi.
What you doing, cousin?
I don't have one I hate, really. Most people don't. I don't know why. Oh, Disney gonna steal your idea.
You gotta copyright that.
What? No, it was their title.
Well, you gotta copyright that. Well, it was your idea for the park, so you copyright that part. They copyright the title, and then everyone makes out good money.
I wanted to copyright my title on the new Hollywood Studios when they were gonna try to rename
found
it.
time to watch you live. Thank you.
When they were going to rename the Hollywood Studio Park, when they were doing all these surveys, I came up with a great name.
I don't remember what your name was.
I think it was called, what the heck did I call it?
See, you don't even remember, so how great of a name it could
I can't remember, but it was a really, everybody thought it was a great name. Oh, Disney Hollywood Adventure. Yeah, just name it that.
I don't ride the dinosaur ride. It scares me. Really? The dinosaur ride's awesome.
I love the dinosaur ride. I can't, do you think that ride's gonna go away?
Oh.
Because of the possible rumor that's been rumored for like 8 years that whole area would be Indiana Jones.
But I like the dinosaur ride.
Because if you think about it, the track that is on Dinosaur, now I've never rode Indiana Jones the ride in Disneyland, but I've seen video and it's everybody's confirmed that it's pretty much the same ride system and the tracks are all the same.
It's not very Disney, really. No, but it's in Dino Land.
Dude, it's Dino.
Animal Kingdom in general isn't very Disney.
No, not really.
It really isn't that Disney-fied.
No.
Because it's all focused on animals.
Yeah.
Aminimals.
The Aminimals.
The Aminimals.
I missed the show that is now where the live Frozen shows.
Maelstrom, that's what...
No, the live Frozen show. Is that the one in Hollywood Studios?
Wasn't that like the American Idol thing?
And it was like a slur of other things, too.
Yeah, there were so many things inside that area. But I think the most recent one before Frozen was like the American Idol, like, audition thing.
Yeah, I remember that. Wasn't it a Drew Carey thing, too, at a time? Like, back in the day.
For some reason, I think you're right.
It was like a Drew Carey thing, and then before that, I think it was like some sort of monster thing, too. Like, for the monsters.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I miss Tarzan Rocks. It's now Finding Nemo Live. Dude, I just saw Finding Nemo Live for the first time.
She got it like halfway through.
Oh,
That is intense.
That was torture.
That's torture. That is torture.
That was torture.
I wish I could have named that. Maybe we'll do like the worst shows in my opinion. No, not American Idol. Yeah. Nemo Live is excellent. Really? That's your opinion. No.
You can enjoy it.
I know a lot of people do like that. For me, it wasn't for us.
I get why kids like it. But it was just really annoying.
I had older shows like Three Stooges. Yes, that's right. It did have Three Stooges.
There was a lot of stuff.
That thing was everywhere.
I missed the Honey I Shrunk the Audience show and the Honey I Shrunk the Kids playground area. That was fun sliding down the blades of grass.
Actually, that's funny. Someone said I'm surprised Primal World was in your
Primeval World.
Yeah. Actually, my phone is set up right now, but if I could show you the original list, that actually was on it. I think, yeah.
What does Jason call it? The Primeval Hurl or something?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't mind the Primeval Whirl. It reminds me of the Dorney Park ride, the Wild Mouse.
The Wild Mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those things are okay, but I don't know.
I hope you like what I put on your wall. You were actually the inspiration. Huh?
Well, we inspired somebody.
I don't know. Or the Muppets.
I love the Muppets.
Yeah, they could redo that, though.
I still think it's a weird transition from, especially when Galaxy's Edge opens up, because you're going to go like...
You're going to exit the Muppet Studios and enter into Galaxy's Edge.
Because either way, you're going to, which way you go down for, you're going to see Star Tours, and then it's like, so you're going to pass that, and then you're going to pass the Muppets, and then you're going to go right into Galaxy's Edge. It's kind of a weird transition. I thought that the Muppets and Star Tours were going to swap out, like trade, because that
Trade places.
Yeah, because that would have made more sense.
Or I actually thought they were just going to get rid of the Muppets.
Yeah, and I was going to be sad, but I think everybody feared that, actually, that the Muppets were going to be gone.
Still is going to happen.
That still is a fear. Yeah, it's gonna happen, and I don't want it to, but it will. It's on that chopping list. It's been on the chopping list for a long time. Especially every time when they get rid of Miss Piggy on the fountain and then bring her back.
I know, every time she goes away, it's like
we freak out.
It's the start. They're going to take it down.
I start freaking out.
She's back.
And then I'm like, hey, she's back.
And you don't even like Miss Piggy.
No, I hate her.
You just go Yu-Gi-Oh.
She's on my list. Most hated Disney characters.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
She would be number 1. Hated Disney character, in my opinion. Miss Piggy.
Not Olaf or Elsa or Anna.
Oh, they're all there. They're all there.
We never ride the Tomorrowland Speedway. We ride it.
It's just I don't like.
But like we'll do it because of the video. That's it.
Yeah, I think last time we wrote it was for a Love It, Hate It, or Update It.
Yes, we did.
And I think that was probably the last one that we have done for a while.
Yep.
Is when it came back.
Yep.
But we will do another Love, Hate It, or Updated, so don't worry. That did not go away. That series is still around, and as well as Fun Facts with Tony.
We still didn't do trivia.
Yes, I got to do trivia with Lisa. We got to test her Harry Potter knowledge.
You keep saying we're going to do it. You never do it.
Because she claims that she is the best in the world.
I never claimed that.
But because I'm the best in the world.
But I never claimed that.
Now I look a mess. I remember Superstar Television. Uncle
Melanie and Deb say hi. Hi, Uncle Melanie and Deb.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. But I think we're going to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Because I think Lisa and I, we want to do something. She talked about going to see Lion King. Finally.
Something if it's done right.
Because we haven't seen that yet. So if we see Lion King, there will be a late this is a late video of our reaction to the Lion King movie. Because I know a lot of people have asked us what our opinion was.
I don't know.
They keep asking like every week to every other week. I don't know. So
I haven't seen it.
If we watch it tonight, that video will be out. Better late than never, right? Until next time, guys, we're going to leave it at that. The next video, next week's video for this, Lisa will talk about her hated rides. Because she did her favorite, her loved rides or whatever.
My loved ride.
Yes. But I think that's going to be it, guys.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Driving home, so glad y'all did this. You're watching while you're driving? Well, that's just a little dangerous.
You are irresponsible.
I didn't say that.
No, I know. Have a great night, guys. You do the same. We'll see you next time, guys. Like I said, the video tomorrow could be the Haunted Mansion 50th anniversary. Unless I go to Magic Kingdom, then it will be on Monday. So look for a video tomorrow or Monday. See you guys.
Bye.
Vlog finito. We got it in that one. Not like that stupid jerk who stole my video.
Are you going to end the video?